Mark, Boreham Wood, first of all, we want to touch on. They had a great result in the FA Trophy in the week, beating Sutton. They're in the quarterfinals now.
Yep.
Again, same old question, you're not going to underestimate them, are you?
I went to watch the game against Sutton. They played really, really well. Got a lot of pace in the team. They play on the counter-attack. Got some good players, and it'll be a good test for us, like it is every week. So we have the utmost respect for every team we play, and we're expecting a tough game. But if we play well, we have a good chance to win.
Yeah. Just wanted to quickly ask you about Christian Doidge. Obviously, he went off with the rib injury or side injury. How's he set potentially for Saturday?
I think the way, if you play like Christian does and put your body on the line every second of every game, and you're a real warrior for the team, you run the risk of picking up injuries like he does, because it's a car crash every game for him. So what I do know is that he will, even if he's in that much pain, I know that he'll have an injection and play. So I know that he will get himself out there on Saturday, whatever state he's in.
And how's Shamir at the moment as well? He's been struggling with a bit of illness.
He's back. We've had a bit of a problem with him, but he's had the all clear, and he's back in training.
And I guess with the fact that there isn't a window in the National League, you're still, as you always say to me, you're always still looking at potential recruits. Is there anything happening at the moment?
Not urgently. It's a fine balance between making sure that the balance in the squad and the change room is good, and whoever you bring in doesn't upset that. They have to be better than what you've got, to improve the squad or the team. And if they're not, there's no point bringing them in. So we're only looking for that maybe one or two that give us that real bit of quality for the rest of the season. But we've got good players. We've just got to make sure we concentrate all the time, and we're on the front foot.
Looking back briefly to Macclesfield last Saturday, I think you were pleased with everything bar the result, really, weren't you?
Yeah, I think when you watch the game back, we totally dominated the game, but we didn't finish anything off. And that the work this week has been about in the final third, and making sure that we're a bit more incisive and a bit more selfish in front of goal.
Yeah. One man that you have signed recently who's really improved the team and been an experienced head at the back is Mark Ellis. How pleased have you been with him?
Yeah, very pleased. He is exactly what it says on the tin. I think when you look at him, you think he's older than he is. He's only 28, but he's played a lot of games and promotions. Even with Mark, coming into a team that plays a different style, so there's bits that we have to show him about when we have the ball. But defensively, he picks up the right positions. I think he's steadied Ethan down a little bit, and Ethan's performances for the last 2 games have been very, very good. It's exactly what we brought him in for, to give us a little bit of leadership and a little bit of calmness at the back. Yeah.
Finally, I just want to ask you, this week there's been a lot of stories about the financial well-being of this club. What are your thoughts on when you see stuff like that?
I think when you look at it, there's always an ulterior motive when you see who writes it. It's not an honest appraisal of the real state of affairs, because when you highlight the financial state of one club, then you guess the financial output of another. It's not a fair story. I think I read in somewhere we had 30 so many members of staff at the football club working in the management staff. Well, I had a staff meeting this morning, there was 5 of us, so there's 30 odd that didn't turn up, so they'll be getting in trouble, the rest of them. I don't know where they are. But I think what it is, it suits other clubs. I think it suits other clubs to pile up Waltham Forest Green, because they think we pay everybody 10 grand a week. When obviously we don't, and it suits other clubs to say that, because sometimes they're paying players a lot of money and they don't want it brought out, so it suits them. But wherever I go, there's a lot of hatred towards Forest Green, and it's a shame, because it used to be the club that everybody loved, and whenever I go to a game, it's just the money bag shout, which is, like I say, it's done as a smokescreen for everybody else, but that's fine.
Can you turn that sort of negative feeling into a positive in the group?
Yeah, we try and create a siege mentality. You know, we are really disliked wherever we go. You know, wherever we go and we sat on the touchline, we get the money bag shout, and it's amazing how it's been built up into this story. We're competitive. We've got a competitive budget, but to come out with the stuff that they do is incredible.
Yeah, I just want to finally again touch on the league form at the moment. You're unbeaten this year. I think it's 16, 17 odd games to go. So you're really at it, aren't you?
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Exciting end to the season. 16 games to go. We're going to try and win as many of them as we can. Because we know that if we get a certain amount of wins, we're going to get promoted. So there's going to be twists and turns. Everybody have got a lot of games to play. Everybody's got to play each other. So it's whoever holds their nerve now, and we're confident with the games we've got. We're confident we can go away to Dagenham, we can go away to Lincoln, we can go away to Tranmere with our away record and get results. And if we can be a little bit more incisive at home, then why not?
Yeah, and I think you say when you said you hold your nerve, you proved that at Barrow, didn't you? Really?
Yeah, told a lot of things at Barrow. It's a tough place to go. There's not many teams like you see in Lincoln go there and get beat 3-0. I think Tranmere have got to go there, Dagenham have got to go there, and with the way Cox's team play, it's not a nice place to go, and that's great. And it's a difficult place, and I think they'll take points off teams, as will Eastleigh and teams like that. So we're ready.
Cheers. All the best Saturday.
Thanks.
Thank you.